Hello everyone, I'm here at our camp, our network headquarters in Lexington, with another network update, a two-part update about the new Assistant Superintendent position that we'll be electing at Multiply Council later this year in April. You'll remember we redesigned this position into a second full-time executive, and it's combining the current positions of the Assistant Superintendent, the Secretary Treasurer, and our Network Integrator. So what are those positions as they stand today? So the current Assistant Superintendent primarily serves as the Vice President of our organization, and their main job is they are prepared to step in the rare event that myself, the Superintendent, is not able to continue leading. They're of course a part of all of our business meetings and major decisions, but then after that, they really don't have any other ministry function which is assigned to them in the job description. Now that's very different from the Secretary Treasurer, also involved of course in those business sessions and those major decisions, but they do have ministry functions which they oversee. They oversee the credential renewal process, primarily with the online form submitted. They record all the minutes of our meetings, and they oversee all of our legal matters and paperwork with our attorney. Finally, they do give direction to the credentialing process, but all of that work is done by my network staff and primarily our network integrator, because currently the Secretary Treasurer and the Assistant Superintendent are not full-time or part-time, but they receive a monthly stipend for their executive duties. Now, the network integrator is a full-time staff member and is the main functional assistant for myself, the superintendent. They lead our vision team. They help implement my vision to the network, and they hold our vision team accountable for the jobs and assignments that they have committed to do, making sure that we're tracking progress moving forward. They also oversee all of the work that we do as a network, working with our national office. So they handle all of our minister transfer forms, the change of church status reports, and then also, of course, the heavy lifting with all of our credential candidates. And so you can see that that position is highly administrative. Now, in the past, what they've done is had to do all that work and then present it and communicate it to the executives so that the executives could make the major decisions. In the future, this person will be able to do all of that work and then make that decision, eliminating some extra steps in the process. So with this new position, I believe that it will be 75% the duties of the network integrator, highly administrative. Then about 20% of the duties of the Secretary Treasurer, and then finally maybe 5% of the current Assistant Superintendent role, which again, doesn't have a lot of ministry function at present. And so you can see 3/4 of their work is still going to be highly administrative. That might be a surprise because when we think about electing an executive, we don't think about administrative skills, but this person will have to have a good mix of both. Now again, that might surprise you, but even for myself as the superintendent, that is a reality in the world we live in today. In this remote office and the multitasking platform that we have, I have 3/4 of my work that I would say is executive, traveling to Big Springs and other places and handling the business of the network. But about 25% of my work is also administrative. I oversee all of the online filing system for us, the digital platforms. I assist with our Realm database because I'm the expert of our directory traveling across our network. I assist with the renewal process. I handle all of the mailed-in forms. Although once we change this position, I intend to bring the entire renewal assignment to the superintendent's office because it works well with my other job, which is to handle the network group assignments for our ministers. So you can see even myself has that mix of executive and administrative, although the superintendent should focus more on executive and the new assistant superintendent will focus more on administrative. So we need someone with a great skill set and good chemistry with the superintendent moving forward. And that's why in part 2 of this update, we'll talk about the way we're going to elect that individual. So until next time, always walk holy, work hard, and worship Him. God bless.